What is going on, viewers? It is Ryan Army here as always, so welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new around here. So in today's video I'm gonna bring you guys one of my really good races, one of the really good races that I've had in Forza 7 recently. So guys, before we get back on with the race, I'm just gonna show you guys something really quick. As you can see, I've got a new banner for my YouTube channel and I'm gonna tell you guys who made it for me. Of a friend of mine's amazing work. You should definitely go check him out. He made me my logo, my intro, and also my YouTube channel's banner. So it's definitely worth checking out. He's a graphic designer. There it is, his Instagram account. You should definitely go check him out. It's linked down below in the description. You got any orders related to graphic and stuff like that, you just DM him, he'll do it for you. And if you tell him that I sent you, or just tell him that you're coming from this video right here, he'll give you 15% off on all of your orders. So it's definitely worth checking out. And yeah, please just show him some support for me. It's linked down below in the description. And with all that stuff, let's get back on with the video. And Watkins Glen, you know, one thing I know that Watkins Glen always provides some of the best races I've ever had. As we go down the inside into turn number 1, clean move and respect shown between the pair of us. So that's good racing right there. That shows you something. So, as you can see by the title of the video, you know, this is the battle of the 3-letter guys, basically, you know, R4M, ERS and FRA. The three of us are going to be battling each other for 6 laps, and we're going to see who can come out on top. So, Red Frost goes through into the lead again, and as we go towards this really long right-hander, the 180-degree right-hander, he goes a little bit wide, but I take a really nice line, and I get a really good run on him. So I go up into first place, and he just backs out. So I settle into first place for now, at least, as we go through the final couple of corners to end up to wrap up lap number 1. Good lap so far. We moved up 1 position, started in second, and now in first. So let me tell you about the cars we're using here. Both Red Frost and Mr. Tap are using the McLaren F1 GT. I think they were using the same tune. It had like 6.5 handling, and it actually had more handling than my car. And since they don't have the Forza wing, basically Forza Aero, and they have much better top end. Like, I think my car has like 8 speed and their car has 8.3. So since we're not running the chicane, as Mr. Tab comes through into second place, gets a really good run on Red Frost, and we're going towards the big braking zone of this turn, and Mr. Tab is just gonna put his car up the inside. Good move, a bit of contact, but oh, Red Frost just you know, bumps me in the rear end, and I lose control a little bit and hit Mr. Tab on the side, and Red Frost is just gonna back out a little bit to you know, let me settle into second place. But good move by Mr. Tab into the braking zone. I braked a little bit too early, and he just made the most out of it. And now through the final corner, just about keeping it within the track limit. And now going towards the finish line. A start of lap number 3, going towards turn 1. And Mr. Tap a little bit wide. We also have Red Frost close behind us. So yeah, as I was talking about the cars, their car, since we're not running the chicane, their cars, you know, the advantage, you know, really shows itself. The advantage of not having the rear wing of the Forza Aero, they just gain a lot. As I move across completely to the right hand side to defend my position, make Red Frost go to the left hand side, and so I can have the inside of this corner. But again, I braked just about a tiny bit too early. This corner is one of my weak spots, and Red Frost really nicely actually hangs around the outside, and fair play to him. Just gonna, you know, he's just gonna get the one, and he's gonna go through into second place, and I get demoted to third place. Alright, something happened here. I had to stop the recording, and ooh, what's happened there? Mr. Tab has dipped his wheel over the grass. He's gone sideways. Red Frost has smacked into the side of him as he rejoined, as he just hit the wall and came back across the track. And I move up into first place, just like that. You never know what's gonna happen, do you? Just move into first place, and Mr. Tab is just gonna slow down and give the position back to Red Frost. And so I'm now into the lead. Red Frost is actually not that far behind, only 6 tenths. And one thing, another thing I noticed is the the McLaren F1 GT is actually faster than the Noble around this track. This layout, at least. If we had the chicane, the Noble would probably be quicker. But around this one, the F1 GT is actually quicker than the Noble. As I take a really horrific line around that corner, this held a really narrow line, and that really cost me on the way out. And the Red Frost moving across, making me think twice about giving him space or not. But no, I'm not gonna fall for that. So as we round out the final corner of lap number 4, not the best of exit, and we're gonna go across the line, start lap number 5. He's really close behind, not quite close enough to make me go defensive, so I'm just gonna take the normal racing line, and around the first corner, actually taken nicely, and yeah, through the S's, and first bit nicely, and the second bit I had to clutch kick a few times just to make sure I don't smack it to the wall. But as I said, you never know what's gonna happen, because, well, I basically went over the curb, and the curb did not like me at all, and just completely threw me up in the air, and I lost all my momentum, and Red Frost easily goes past into first place. The McLaren F1 already had better top end, and that curb didn't really help me at all. It just killed my momentum. Red Frost easily went past, and on the exit of that corner, I actually went a little bit wide. And now, through the second to last corner, again running the curb, and through the final corner, I turned in a little bit too late, and just look at that, I smacked into the wall because of that, just because of that one simple mistake. I smashed into the wall, and now Mr. Tab is right on us again, but he's not quite close enough to go for the move, so I'm just gonna come across, take the normal racing line through the first corner. And now, first corner taken nicely, and now towards the SS. This is lap number 6, so we can't be making any mistakes. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose second place as well. And through the SS, taken nicely. It could have carried probably a little bit more speed, but it's fine. We're not gonna worry about that. And just look at that. The gap to fourth place is almost 12 seconds. So basically, the three of us basically broken loose, and dropped the rest of the pack, and it's just this was just a 3-horse race. Basically, it was just the 3 of us. Red Frost has secured the win 8 tenths away, and it's only 2 corners left, unless he messes up, and we don't know if he's gonna mess up or not, and he's gonna just secure first place, and me and Mr. Tab, both of us, gonna settle for second and third. And no, Red Frost did not mess it up. He secured the win. I finished in second, and Mr. Tab, closely behind me, finishes in third place. So, a really good race. Absolutely enjoyable race. Shout out to Mr. Tab and Red Frost for putting up a really good race and making this, making good content, basically. So, yeah, that was it. Watkins Glen, there's something magical about it. Every time I race here, the race is really good. So, we didn't win this time, but nonetheless, it was just a really good race. So, that was it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all have enjoyed. Leave a like and smash the thumbs up button, and maybe leave a comment if you want to, and also subscribe if you want to see more of the same content. So, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Goodbye.